OMG BBG!
What's going on, guys? Today we're doing something very special and different. It's kind of nostalgic because we're talking about a product that's 10 years old. We're talking about the best Beyblade launcher like ever.
Period.
Over time, Beyblade Burst, we got add-ons, we got grips, we got accessories, but you know, it's been 10 years and nothing really compares to the Rev Up Launcher. So this thing here, you might not be too familiar with it unless you guys watched our videos from like way back. This is the Rev Up Launcher, and it came out when the Metal Fusion, which is like Beyblade Metal Saga Season 1 first came out. And then in Season 2, they made a Metal Masters version. So this is both the same launcher basically, the Rev Up Launcher. And then there was also one more release where Takara Tomy made a battle set, including the Rev Up Launcher as well.
Hasbro made them so good that even Takara Tomy had to copy them.
There were only like 3 releases ever that the Rev Up Launcher was released in. And so yeah, they are actually very rare because they're so good.
They're the most powerful launchers, hands down.
So why are we talking about this now? Well, one of the reasons why we are talking about this is, you know, as Beyblade fans, you guys just need to know about this. It's just crazy. Even if you like, you know, got introduced into Beyblade when it was Beyblade Burst, you should just know about the history of the Rev Up Launcher because it's just so good. So rumor has it that they actually discontinued the Rev Up Launcher after Season 2 in Metal Masters because it was considered too dangerous. What do you guys think of that theory? So the Rev Up Launchers are of course no longer being made. You might even have trouble finding like a used one. So I guess if you see any of these lying around in like a garage sale or something like that, yo, buy them up. So some of you guys newer BBGs probably won't feel the same way, but I'm actually super excited to be able to do a video on Metal Fight stuff. So I guess for our test spin, I'm gonna pick a couple of these guys. Oh man, Metal Fight Beys just feel so different. So let's show you a launch with the Rev Up Launcher. I got a Phantom Orion over here. Okay, so they go in like this. Now you can just launch it once and it pretty much comes out. So that's one way to launch it, but that's not how we do it here.
That's not the point of this launcher. It's called Rev Up for a reason.
To make it super fast.
Not Rev once.
Show you it in action. So you can go like this. Keep resting. Man, that sounds insane.
The most powerful launcher in Beyblade Metal Fight, hands down. So that's a working one though.
Exactly. So one of the reasons why we kind of stopped using it, or we're just like more careful with it, is it's actually very prone to breakage. As you saw earlier, it's you saw me revving this like crazy, and by design there's actually like this little yellow button right here, right? And this yellow button is supposed to stop the base so that way it comes out. If you ever get your hands on one of these Rev Up launchers, number 1 rule, never ever use this button, because this button will just break the gear inside. How you should use it, and we learned this the hard way because we have so many broken ones, is you should always rev and just give it a little shake. Just give it a little shake down and your bay will come out. So that's just like one of the biggest tips too. If you ever get your hands on one of the Rev Up launchers, always just shake it, never use the button. Okay, so that was a working one. You know, it sounds very satisfying. I'm gonna launch it for you again. Oh, so nice. So, you know, we used to not use the trick to shake it down, so we do have some broken ones, and I'll show you how it sounds like when it's broken. Okay, so this one's
so much more rough.
Yeah, this one's not too bad. Maybe there's 1 or 2 sides of the gear that's broken on this one. We have another one here. I think this one is actually bad.
Oh, they're the worst. Sounds so bad.
Yeah. So it doesn't even catch onto the gear.
It will still rev up a little bit, but...
Yeah. If it catches the gear, then you might, but like right now, for example, oh, yeah, it's making like really nasty sounds. Most common reasons why they break is just this one gear right here. So this is the pinion gear that we actually bought separately, And I'm really glad that we were able to find this online because this can help you revive your Rev Up Launchers.
Such a small and vital piece to the most powerful launcher.
So true. After like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years, we can finally be able to hopefully use this launcher again. So let's take this out and show you. Wow. Like that. So you see it's kind of like a flower, right? Now let's open up our launcher and let's go ahead and try to fix it. So out of the 5 that we're showing here, 2 of these are working. So I guess maybe we can sell them for like $100 each, maybe, because it's working.
We'll never get rid of them, man. They're too rare.
And the ones that aren't working, most of the people will just throw them in garbage. And good thing we kept ours, because once we fix them, maybe we can sell them for $100 each. Alright, so what do we see here? This right here is the broken one.
Yep, it's missing some.
So, gear points are broken. That's why when you rev it, there's like no sound whenever you land on that corner, right? So now we just put in our replacement pinion gear. You can see when I pull the string, the gear like actually catches. Put our cover back on. Spin it the other way. Let's test it out. Okay, so it's working.
Much better.
Much better. So now let's put the rest of the parts back together and it should work properly again. When we're putting it back together, one tricky part I guess is just you have to make sure you align the prongs back on. And then once it's actually clicked in, you can put the screws back on. And that's it. Let's see how it sounds. Oh, so much better.
Ooh, nice. Catches every single time.
So sick.
Yo, such a sick repair.
Launcher revived. Let's test out this launcher. Oh man. That sound.
Yo, it works so much better than before.
This actually brings me so much joy to launch a Rev Up launcher. Like, it's unreal. Some of you guys are like all about that long string, you know, but this launcher, like nothing compares to it. It's so unique.
Okay, let's do some test battles.
2 Rev Ups.
Yo, legit, the old days. I still remember putting these stickers on. Like, legit.
Yeah.
Put on the Pegasus stickers, the Tornado, Hurricane stickers. Yo, good times.
For old time's sake, let's do it. The Metal Fight Beys are just built differently.
Yo, legit. Oh, my Galaxy Pegasus, it's so lightweight compared to your Phantom Orion.
We could have turned on the disc,
Yeah.
but
we
didn't.
have to appreciate the Rev Up.
Yeah.
Oh, full speed attack. No chance.
Samurai Pegasus.
Goodness.
Oh.
Both of us kind of getting caught there. Wow.
It's very different, hey? Like,
such good times.
Burst.
Oh, nice.
Beat links.
Hirogium. Beat links, man. The OG random booster for us. Our most iconic Metal Fight random booster. Oh yeah, pretty passive base here, so this one will take a while, especially when you're launching with a Rev Up. With one of these launchers and some Metal Fight Beys, you legit could spin for like 5-10 minutes without stopping. It's not like Burst. Oh, destabilized. You're so much taller.
Nice. But yeah, so far I think the repair is successful. Hopefully it lasts a long time, as long as we don't use the button. Yeah, pretty good. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that battle and the repair process for the Rev Up launcher. Or if you didn't know what they were, now you do. So yeah, that's it basically for the video. So happy that we got this fixed. Now we can use it for, you know, our other battles maybe, eventually, one day. But yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and as always,
Geeks out.